Episode 2. Last turn we took 3 of the regions in Reichland. We're going to continue to take some more territory and do the quest battle. Just going to loot and occupy.
Yes, of course.
Oh, that's good. Experience for infantry recruits. Repair that, demolish that.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Now these guys can advance.
Setting forth.
Elhart.
I serve Sigmar.
We want this guy to get honest steel as well. We don't need to go into the blue.
The righteous hammer of
Okay, so he'll attack Ilhart next turn. However, we're gonna do the quest battle. Here we go. Alright. So, one of the reasons I want to do the quest battle so as fast as possible is because of the reward. We get a battle priest. No, not a battle priest. Yeah, battle priest. And they give, in addition to being useful in the army sometimes, they also give construction cost bonuses. Does this guy have a... he does not have a general speech. I think only Karl Franz gives actual speech. Alright, so we got spearmen, 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 swordsman, swordsman. Alright, so I think I want these guys to have an opening volley there. These guys have an opening volley there. So I'm putting them behind because they're more squishy in melee and they have longer range. This makes sense. The shock cav will go around the flanks and hit the strongest melee units in the rear. The flagellants will also go around the flanks and hit the spearmen here. Will be the left flank. This guy's just gonna sit whole battle out, I think, to avoid doing a significant amount of damage. These guys will be behind the front line, ready to provide melee support. Okay, so let's just check the line of sight for some of these units. We don't want their shots to be obstructed. It's bad enough that we have to start in a forest, but that's the best we got. Actually, I'm going to move everyone back because you can see there's some wasted range right here for the pistoliers and for the crossbow units. Just going to lock that so that they'll remain in the same configuration. There we go. Let's check the range now. Okay, the range is looking a lot better. I don't need to move these guys back too far because their lines are only going to go here. So I'm going to put this guy in this group, just kind of behind him. Their job's going to be to attack the artillery and the ranged units and get behind this flank. Alright. Now, I don't want to get into too much melee with this guy because he's going to be able to do a lot of damage to my legendary lord. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Put everyone on guard mode. It's just more efficient. Because we don't need to wipe everyone out, we just need to win as efficiently as possible. Alright, so when the battle starts, they're going to be under fire and they're going to have to run up the hill. That should give my cavalry plenty of time to get around, and these guys plenty of time to attack their artillery.
For the Warhammer!
See them panicking now.
Take the ground!
Getting into a nice, lovely little ball. That's just wonderful. And have these guys charge forward. Those guys were distracted by the cavalry. So we have the swordsman unit and a spearman unit completely out of commission for this fight. Alright, how's this fight going? These guys are doing great. There we go. Alright, this is going really well. Let's start moving these guys into position to fight the next force, which appears over there.
Ready to serve! Combat! Free company! Guides us! Free company! Ready for war! Swordsman!
Okay, this guy, this is morale looking like pretty bad.
Send us out!
I don't want, I'm not really interested in having a good free roll off. Alright, cavalry's attacking their range, all of their melee is flanked, and there's hardly any damage to my range units. That's, I could hardly ask for a better opening result of this battle. Yeah, this guy's taking a lot of damage. That's okay. I don't really care. I don't really like them. They're weird units. They're designed to take damage and lose health. Okay, I really don't want to take any more damage on the Knights of the Blazing Sun. Alright.
Yes, sir.
Mortar, swordsman, spearman.
My Ulrich's rock. Unlock formation. Show us the foe. We await your orders. We obey.
There we go. Pistoliers are terrible units. Don't ever buy them. Sometimes they're okay. There's just about every unit has some circumstance in which they're gonna be. I still don't really want these guys firing on him anymore. Whoa! You guys are way overcommitted. Get back. Okay, these guys should get really, really wrecked by the missile be taking any more damage.
Free company! Crossbowmen! For Heldenhammer! For the Warhammer! Finisher! Signal
Alright. That should be it. I don't see anyone remaining. Shattered, shattered. Is it just this guy? Won't give up.
Die, traitor! Sigmar speaks through me!
There we go, he's almost broken.
Sigmar guides us! Die, traitor!
Come on. Just give up. There we go. Alright, victory. Right? Did someone come back? There we go. Alright. Good. So it looks like our casualties were pretty evenly distributed across the melee units, except for this mercenary unit here. $600 is good enough for me. I don't need the money, or I don't need the replenishment that bad. We need to fight these battles efficiently because when you fight it efficiently, then you don't need the replenishment, and so it's totally fine to get the extra money.
Ready.
That extra money is coming in early games, so it's the investments that you can buy with that money pay off more than if you got that same amount of money
Orders.
in 10 turns. It's just a lot better. This looks like you can get more on the steel. We have
What is your wish?
the Battle Wizard. I want to get him into a fight soon. Might be able to fight these
I
guys
refuse.
with that.
So?
But we need to get him deployed in this province.
The small folk need.
And this is less expensive.
What does the Emperor bid? Yes, my lord.
It might be that the wizard and this lord can take this guy out next turn.
Awaiting orders.
This guy's stuck here for the remainder of this turn.
Grant me strength.
And
Sigmar be praised.
I think I'm just gonna can this guy attack
I serve Sigmar.
Milhar next turn? Yes, he can. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be, if this could be a good idea. But if I bring my army in here, attack with the other army, I don't know if I'd be able to take out Marienburg the turn after. I don't think I would. I'm not even sure I have enough troops to do so.
Protector of the weak.
However,
I will do anything for Sigmar.
a shot. Maybe not next turn, the turn afterwards.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this guy in here for a little bit of
Moving
replenishment.
out. Prophecy in the sky.
Alright. Alright, that should be good.
Champion of the
3 more crossbows. That will be excellent for taking on Marienburg. I'd really like to take Marienburg soon. Problem is they turtle up and sometimes just have 2 stacks right next to each other. And it can be very hard to do early game.
Now,
However, we will bide our time and be prepared. Alright, let's check if there's any diplomacy to do. There we go. Since we
approach
captured
and make your
Grunberg,
offer, that I make note.
we should be able to get some more
you
trade
tread
going
upon
soon.
Bretonian land.
I will listen. But
So Marienburg, I mean, we could trade with them. But they wouldn't accept a trade, and I don't want to trade because I need to stay steadfast to do what diplomacy we can. Even though it won't be terribly important for a while, it's still worth it.
I
Keep your
await to
word.
advise.
At least as the Empire.
Ever vigilant.
Alright, I've checked everything. I'm pretty confident with this. Move on to the next turn.
So,
I really want to get this guy a bit of experience so that he can get Prime Mover, get an additional 10%. That'll be 20% from him and 10% from him, so that we can stack 30% if we are careful about when we construct buildings and where we move the agent and this general.
Sigmarite Arch Lector.
That's the plan. Save money. Okay, so I think that's all I want to do for this turn. This Carrick's is
Greetings,
I might
Ungi.
accept a
How
non-aggression
fit-
pact. Great. That's good. I don't want to go to war against these guys. They can be trade partners,
I will
and they don't
listen,
have
but my
any
time is short.
territory
I
we
will
can
listen,
take.
but my
Because they
time
live
is
in the
short.
mountains. Alright.
yes.
Oh yes,
By
that's
the
what I
comet.
wanted to do. I want to manage everyone's followers and banners and armor and shit. Okay, so he's recruiting, that's fine. Public order. No one has any armor. Let's see, 8% weapons strength. I think I prefer the melee defense. Since he's a better melee fighter, I'll give him the Ogre Blade. Don't have any talismans, enchanted items. Since this guy's always on the fence, I'm gonna take him to jail. Actually, no. Since this guy's setting up to be more of a recruitment guy, I'll give him to jail. Okay, that's all. And might as well give him a weapon. Right, that's it. Interesting. I'm gonna retreat.
What is your wish?
Oh. This guy's an ambush stance.
Praise Sigmar.
That's okay.
Prophecy in the sky. Summon arcane artifacts.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah, sometimes you get a follower when you embed an army. I think
Yes.
that's...
By Sigmar, no. Let us move.
Oh, I made a mistake. I could have gotten 10%, an extra 10% off this. Just build the money port there.
Yes.
I don't want to invest in this yet because I'm not sure I can fund it.
To the provinces.
Not likely. Volkmar the Grim.
Praise be to Sigma. To battle!
Alright, we're gonna attack Eilhart.
Cast evil out for the
Circle
Emperor!
the settlement.
Never yield. Setting forth.
The Empire! Heldenhammer!
Again, we're gonna try to shoot for 0 casualties and no damage on these melee troops. Or on him, or him. We have so much range that there should be, and there's no forests here. There should be absolutely no issue with crushing this army. With only ranged units.
Servant of Sigma!
Okay, not using these guys. Or these guys. I'll only keep these guys in reserve as potential melee units. We're gonna set up an enormous concave.
Militia! Taking position! Quick march! Sigma calls! Take the ground! Formation! March! Faith is my shield!
The reason we set up a concave is because we can go so much wider than them that if we went in a straight line,
Formation!
our ranged units would not be getting into range at the same time.
Sigma guides
And that would effectively be a waste.
Take the ground! Taking position! Crossbows ready, General! Formation march! We obey!
Here we go.
Militia! Take position! Understood! Go! Take the ground! For Heldenhammer! With haste! Ready! At bay! The Empire ensures! Moving now! Crossbowmen! No lingering! No lingering! We serve the Emperor! Taking position! Sigma! Battle ready! Crossbowmen! Sir! Sigma calls! Fleet company! Militia! Sigma guides us!
There we go. Looks like we'll take 1, 2, 3.
Heldenhammer!
Alright, we took just a couple casualties. Alright. Yeah, just 4 casualties. Or no, 8 casualties. Sorry. It's 8 to 4, a 50 kill ratio of 50. Not too shabby. And most importantly, no damage on the already damaged units, so they can heal again very efficiently. I'm gonna go ahead and loot and occupy because
His will be done!
I know you can get potentially bad traits from looting. However, I just don't care. Alright, so Marienburg is right there. We have this rebellion to deal with here.
What does the Emperor bid?
Champion of the faith.
I want to give this guy... I think I'll give him Pistol Corpse. That way, the other guy can walk around with Bond of Steel. He can walk around with Pistol Corpse. They can very efficiently walk around together, sharing the melee and ranged units.
Never yield.
I will marshal the men.
However, I am currently making not nearly enough
To the
money.
provinces.
Onwards.
Praise Sigmar. Onwards. It is time.
I think I might have to disband this guy. Don't need him. Ilhart. I'm gonna demolish that. We have the whole Reichland province. We're gonna get extra growth. The extra income from trade is really minimal. If we look at our income from trade, it's 120, so 5% is 6. Whoopee, right? Alright, but we have Reichland on turn 5. I think that's alright.
So,
We have our Battle Priest, we have our Quest Run 1. We have...
Blessings of Sigmar upon you. Hunting the wicked.
We have to get these units.
Ill-advised.
protector of the weak.
That should be good. That's all we can do right now. We'll see if we can take Marienburg. They might move out and give us a chance. They also might just raise another army.
Your prestige grows,
There we go.
my lord. News
Money
of
from
your
these early
conquests
sackings
spreads
is
far and wide.
useful.
Your developing power is noted by even the most distant of kings and bestial lords.
Yes?
So we could attack Marienburg. That's really
Here
good
to
stuff.
serve.
However, we don't have any... Don't have... Let's see. If we can get someone to 13, then we can get the Hellstorm rocket battery. And the Great Cannon. So that might be the best way to get siege equipment, is to get someone to level 13. However, that's quite a few turns away.
Sigmar be praised.
I think instead we just need to crush this rebellion. Not worry about Marienburg. So I'm gonna deploy.
Prophecy in the sky.
By Sigmar, no!
Deploy this guy here.
This will help.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
I'm gonna move him over here.
The wicked flee before me.
I'm gonna move him
Servant of Sigmar.
down here
Sigmarite heart.
so that Helmgart is very inexpensive to upgrade. And Eilhart, oh, I should have built that earlier. Whatever.
What?
Knowledge is power.
All right.
Not likely. I'll ignore that.
I await to advise.
No.
All right. Marienburg's gonna have to wait. Hopefully these
Sigmar
guys have
forbids this.
some... I want to keep this at 19 so that in case they have a mortar, I'll have a chance at getting it. So
I
can
will
these guys
not
attack?
obey.
No.
Ever vigilant. I will do anything for Sigmar.
I refuse.
Okay, if I move him
Arch-Lector.
here...
I live to serve the Emperor.
Alright, everyone's getting built up. We got money in the bank. Let's see if we can ask people for
Surely an agreement will
trade
be reached.
agreements. No. How about money?
I will
Will you
listen,
just give me money?
but my time is short.
It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire this day.
Moderate. Alright. Nice. Kislev, how about you?
In the
You want to give me
north,
money?
We have cold hearts and heads.
Nice. Bretonia, do you want to give me
come
money?
to Bretonia, stranger. I am in.
Nope.
What brings you to the halls of
What about you, dwarf? No. Alright, I think that's it. Still, 900 gold from just asking
What?
for it. Nothing else, just asking for it.
No.
Alright, this guy's gonna attack. It's an easy auto resolve. Definitely gonna take the money because no other option matters. Alright.
Sigmar forbids this.
Call from the heavens.
Honored to serve.
The instrument of Sigmar's will. Praise Sigmar.
Alright,
What is
so
your wish?
what I want to do is
What orders?
move this guy,
Moving out.
Who
this
calls?
guy, in here.
Summon
So I want all these
arcane
guys to get
artifacts.
experience.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
And then this guy, move here.
Tremble
I
before
hope they have
me.
some artillery. No artillery. I'm just gonna auto-resolve this. No. We got a lot of melee units. Kiting that would be really... I'm just gonna auto-resolve this. Take a lot of damage we don't really need, but we don't need to fight any other important battles anytime soon.
Moving out.
Warrior of Sigmar.
This guy's almost got...
Praise be to
So
Sigmar.
I'm gonna move this guy
Without
into
question.
Altdorf.
Forward. In his name.
And I'm just gonna let the rebels be. If they, maybe they'll recruit another batch, and maybe they'll get some artillery.
Chosen of Sigmar.
Otherwise, I'm gonna give you guys everything that needs healing,
Sigmar guides my steps.
because easy way. This is the army that attacked, so they get the casualty debuff.
Protector.
This army
of
did
the
not
weak.
attack. They have no casualty debuff, so they get nice replenishment.
Volkmar the Grim.
He gets the final point of honest steel, which is the best one.
I'll ignore that.
These rebels, even though they could attack Renberg, they never ever will. They'll always attack the capital. And I'm gonna hold off one turn on building Elhard up because I can get a 30% reduction on that, which is about $500. That's, or 500 gold or whatever. That's really significant. Grunberg. Really want that money, but again, I'm gonna wait one turn to build it because we want the construction cost decrease on these buildings first. Alright, we're actually making some money this turn. That's fantastic. In the normal way, instead of looting and pillaging and what have you. Asking.
Approach and make your offer.
I wonder if
It's late
getting
in
that
the day
victory changed any of the diplomatic chances. Doesn't really seem to have significantly impacted it. Okay, this guy will be back in 3 turns. This guy's pretty good. I think I'm gonna hire this guy just so he can participate in this battle next turn and start getting some experience. So then we'll have 4 guys getting experience from crushing those rebels, which is really good.
To the provinces.
Alright. Can you raid?
Sigma grant me strength. Sigma be praised.
There we go. Alright. We're raiding to induce
I will
subsequent
not obey.
rebellions. Is that unethical? Gimmicky, maybe? Yeah. But whatever. It was legendary difficulty. That is not good. That Beastman army did. Oh, another benefit of hiring him is he gets experience by. I'm not gonna auto resolve this because it could give him way too much damage. Unfortunately, I need to fight this just to make sure that no one takes any damage. Even though I believe this guy has precisely 1 hit point.
On my command! Go! For France!
There we go. 1 arrow did it. Sorry we had to do that, it's just auto-resolve sometimes does gimmicky things and assigns way too much damage in situations like this. Look at that, 450 gold. I'm shooting that guy in the face. What a deal. Nice.
Praise Sigma.
Alright, this guy can get in. Helm guards. I've invested a lot into this. I can't do any diplomacy with peace action. This is bad. Home Guard has a really terrible garrison. I can't stop them if they attack. I have to cancel that construction. I have to try to demolish that. It's really unfortunate, but that's just sometimes the way things go.
Ready.
Now,
I will not obey.
Ready to serve.
they did not
Ever
recruit
vigilant.
any. They laid siege, which stopped the replenishment of all those guys, which is
I will
quite
marshal the
frustrating.
band. I cannot comply. Ready.
Praise be to Sigma.
Volkmar the Grim.
Cast evil out.
Again, we need to not auto-resolve this to keep the casualties away from them. Just gonna run it with the garrison forces of Eldorf. 0 casualties of our armies, most likely. They don't have any significant tactical advantage. Their lord is highly damaged. Should be very, very easy.
Ready for orders.
One thing that could happen is if this is a weak garrison, or a weak reinforcement, like I'm gonna keep all these guys out of the fight.
Faith is my shield.
What ability does this guy have? Ugh, terrible ability. Alright, that's fine. Not a big deal. Oh. I'm just gonna leave that guy there. He's already hidden. Only could take this mortar with me.
Seeking enemy. Let's go. Sir, Sigma calls.
Where's the right guy? There we go. There's our cavalry over there.
Halberdiers. For the warhammer and speed. No lingering. Take the ground. Crossbowmen. Taking position. Load it. Yes, General. Go. Double time.
I want to make sure he doesn't take any damage also.
Sigma guides us. Our orders.
Cavalry around the back. Just charge at the pistoliers to make them run away.
Take the ground. Yes, sir.
These are just garrison troops. They really just don't matter.
Taking position. For the Emperor.
And of course, these guys are getting really badly smashed. There's nothing terribly interesting in this battle. Just the rebel forces getting slaughtered with the garrison troops from. Alright, that should be it. That was a lot of arrows that finished him off. Alright. Well, with that, I think we'll end this episode. A crushing defeat for them. Right, 0 casualties for all the non-garrison armies, which is exactly what we want. So yeah, decisive victory. Take the money.
Champion of the faith.
And just real quickly, we
Servant
will
of the faith. Protector of the weak.
re-attack,
Sigma
finish off the rebels.
I will marshal the men. Moving off!
Ever vigilant. I serve the Helden Hammer.
This really will be an auto-resolve. Let's take the bother. again, more loot,
Going forth.
more ransoming, more followers.
Warrior of
Here we go, we got the level up for this guy. Alright, anyway, we're going to end the episode here. Again, join me next time for episode 3, more ass kicking.